Okay, good morning, good afternoon. Episode Red Hawk Recap 39. Filming at home because JX got very sick. He got chills, he's sweating, the whole 9 yards. So I gotta do it from home. I almost didn't do it, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's just do it. Get it done. Chatting for a little bit. Give the juice. This episode sponsored by patreon.com/redhawk academy. I've been putting up a lot more shit on there lately, and I'm gonna continue to keep putting shit up there. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of what we got put up the last couple weeks. I did a Patreon question and answer, 30 minutes, answered every question someone has. I'm about to do some reviews on some of your guys' matches or fights and just give kind of my input on where I think you could improve it or where I think your strengths are. So for fight vids and jiu-jitsu vids, questions for Mario Bautista, a little iPhone vlog of when Mariah had her tournament, the girls had their jiu-jitsu tournament, some explosive workouts with Brandon Harris, and 20% off merch. 20% off merch for the people who do it. And I'm also getting the Thorn site ready. It's not completely done yet, but everyone who has Patreon's gonna get a good discount on the Thorn supplements. We know how fucking important those are. But yeah, it's been a good week so far. Trained Monday, Sunday recovered, Saturday we fucking raged. Yeah, we raged. Some kid hit me up on Instagram named Elijah, and he's like, hey, it was just in my random DMs. I opened it up. He said, hey, me and my buddies have a penthouse in Tempe, and we want you guys to come use it whenever you want. So I was like, oh, fuck it. My buddy Trevor's in town, invited some of the boys to the penthouse. And so there's about 5 or 6 boys and about probably 25 girls. Yeah, so we did a little drinking. I didn't do too much drinking. I just did a few mollies. And no, I don't recommend doing those to anybody. I don't recommend kids doing them. I don't recommend anyone doing them. Can you get addicted to that kind of shit? Yeah. You can get addicted to Twizzlers too. And Twizzlers can make you fat and sick. And I see a lot of people addicted to that kind of shit. But once in a while, I think the alcohol fucks me up so bad. I can't train for days on days after the alcohol. So just a little bit of clean MDMA, stay hydrated, have a little good time. Yeah, MDMA is commonly known as ecstasy or Molly, is a psychoactive drug primarily used for recreational purposes. The desired effects include altered sensations, increased energy, empathy, and pleasure. Yeah, I think so. I would say that's pretty accurate. Makes you want to loosen up. Don't. The scary thing about this shit is you don't know what you're getting. So if you have you don't know what you're getting, it could be cut with some nasty shit, fentanyl. You could get sick and die. That's why I recommend don't do it. When taken by mouth, effects begin 30-45 minutes and last up to 3 to 6 hours. MDMA was developed in 1912 by Merck. It was used to enhance psychotherapy beginning in the 1970s and became popular as a street drug in the 1980s. MDMA is commonly associated with dance parties, raves, and electronic dance music. I wonder if we get shadow banned on YouTube just for talking about this shit, but if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. Okay, I've always said that. It may be mixed with other substances such as ephedrine, amphetamines, and methamphetamines. Methamphetamines? Yeah. Okay, meth. Yep. In 2016, about 21 people between the ages of 15 and 64 used it. This was broadly similar to percentage of people who use cocaine, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, I'm not fucking promoting the shit, dude. Once in a while, a couple times a year, I have a good source of it, do it, have a good time, and no, I don't get addicted. No, I'm not a fucking tweaker. Is that fair to say? Or is that not fair to say? Yeah.
As long as you're like of age.
Yeah, of age.
Reliable source.
Yeah, and you're being smart about it, you know?
Not doing it every weekend and draining your serotonin.
Yeah, and not abusing it, doing just a little bit. I mean, God, I feel bad and like even talking about this shit, but it's like, fuck it.
But now
Just
it's
talk
being
about it.
used for like therapy.
Yeah, now they're studying it for
Clinical
using it for
trials.
therapy and shit. I mean, I think the shit should be legal. Of course you can abuse it, but just like you can abuse anything, right?
But they call it the heart opening drug. Like it opens your heart. You can communicate better, deal with past experiences better.
A heart-opening drug. Okay, I like that. And then ooh, maybe some of us experienced some hymns that night. Oh God. That party was similar to a movie. I mean, these kids, they're in the solar energy business, so they have a lot of money. And this penthouse is probably, I think the Nolan kid said it was about 15 grand a month to buy. It'd probably be 3-4 million. Yeah, but it was intense. And thankfully for me, nothing regrettable happened. But for the boys, some regrettable things happened, and now they're paying the consequences. Syphilis of the mouth being one. No, just jokes. They didn't. But sick, fucking sick. We had a good time though. I went to bed probably around 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. The boys were partying late, drinking in the hot tub. So they're hurting. I was able to recover good. I trained Monday. I feel good 100%. But those parties, God. But that was the last little send off before we get completely dialed in for Sean's fight camp. I mean, we've been training nonstop, but now we really dialed in. No more of that shit for a little bit. So, what else is in the news, fellas? Fights this weekend. We'll go over a couple of them. Rob Font Marlon. 5 rounds. God, I just feel like Rob Font might piece him up. I mean, Marlon does surprise me sometimes. Sometimes I see I've obviously watched Sean fight him, and I'm like, God, he's just slow. He's not great anywhere, but he is very tough. And his biggest strength, I think, is his mind. His mind that he's super tough, super durable. I feel like if I had to bet, I'm gonna bet Rob Font pieces him up, especially in a 5-round fight. Cheeto tends to start to fade. Rob Font, I mean, you saw the pace. Who was it against? Fucking who did he just fight? He had a crazy, insane pace, bouncing around. Sweet fight, so I'm gonna pick Rob on that. But who knows? I mean, this could be an important fight. Sugar smokes this next guy July 2nd, which is a huge fight, a big step up. This is going to be a big fight. But smokes him, I mean, it's going to open up doors to really big fights. So that'll be sweet. And we will be very prepared. Andre Fili, Darren Elkins, always fun to watch. Andre Arlovsky. Yeah. So, that's good there. Big Elon decides to buy Twitter. How much? 44 fucking billion? So this is the little this little Twitter feed says here of why Elon bought it. And I was curious too. I'm like, why the hell did he do that? Twitter's tiny. Twitter has 330 million monthly active users, which is a fraction of Facebook's number at approximately 2.9 billion users. TikTok started in 2016 and more than 10 years after Twitter was launched, but still has managed to capture an active audience of over 1 billion. Facebook, 2.9 billion. Damn. That's a fuckload. But parents, grandparents, they're all on Facebook. Twitter has quality users. Twitter has far fewer users, but a high concentration of them have political or social influence. Most business leaders, politicians, and celebrities are active on Twitter to a large extent. This has attracted educated professionals who join and form communities around the topics that are discussed on the world stage. The higher concentration of opinionated, educated users means that Twitter's content has amplified reach around the world. Just have a look. You will see screenshots of tweets flood pretty much every other major platform from Instagram, Facebook to Reddit. Elon believes that Twitter hasn't been living up to its potential as a platform for free speech. After all, Twitter has been go-to platform for people with or without an audience. Instagram or Facebook simply cannot take Twitter's role in that regard. In terms of value, Twitter is believed to be far more valuable as it never reached its potential in terms of active users, blah, blah, fucking blah. But dude, what's Elon gonna do to it, fellas? Is he gonna make it sweet?
He's gonna allow free speech.
So what do you mean free speech? We can be racist?
I don't know how he's gonna go about it, but he's just gonna allow people to have their opinions and not like kick like Trump off.
So then does he bring Trump back?
Probably.
Which would be sweet, because we love to see Trump go off, don't we? Mm-hmm. You know what? I feel like with this pod, we'll just keep this on fucking Patreon so we can go into more details about other shit. And then I'll just post it Patreon only for this one, fellas. Yeah, other than that, training's been fucking good. Training's been real good. The new gym, we have a fuckload of mat space. We probably have, with the cage, probably 2,900 square feet of mat space. 2,900 square feet of mat space. So I mean, that's more than most gyms. 24-foot cage. What?
It's like more than double.
Yeah, almost. 24-foot cage. It's been a little bit stressful. It hasn't been too stressful. Yeah, that party though, since we're keeping it on Patreon only, holy shit. I mean, you don't eat girls' puss that you don't know. Especially party puss. Party puss, pass on the eating it. But you get those beans in you, you start making dumb decisions. You know what I'm saying? But the heavy party chicks, you gotta be careful. Because then you gotta deal with the consequences. Fucking herpes on the lip, maybe, or sick, sore throat, stank puss, lick stank puss, get sore throat. Yeah, Eskimo brothers. What does Eskimo brothers mean? Do you know?
No.
So might have a few of those. But yeah, it was a good party. JX says he's done partying forever. Art says he's moving to Tempe, but he's still depressed. Trevor still down in the dumps a little bit. Sean's coming alive a little bit. But god damn it, I should have just vlogged that shit. Actually, I'm kind of glad we didn't. So here, let's check out a couple of the fights you guys sent here for the Patrons. God, see Lenny Sinclair, this video is sideways, so it's gonna be hard for me to watch. Let's watch a little bit of Angus Gordon. Angus Gordon, I don't know which one's you. I just don't. But we'll see here.
Make him miss and you make him pay. Range is everything, see? Yeah, stay on and deliver. You wait for it, set it up. Two rip. Hunt their liver, baby. Let's go. Two rip. There it is. Now right uppercut.
Good little scuff. I don't know which one you are, Angus. I should have asked that when I done the video.
Get into that rhythm, then
Maybe you're in the red, maybe you're in the blue.
Time him now. That's it.
Good little scuffle there, boys. But god damn it, I wish I could dissect. We'll start doing this a little better, but it's hard for me to dissect when I don't know who we're dissecting. You know what I'm saying? Landon Reed. Okay, I think Landon Reed's in the gray. It looks like his coach, Tom Galaccio. I know him. Fucking nice kid. Black belt in jiu-jitsu, trains at Team Quest. Yeah, really cool kid. I love Tom. So Landon, you look in the ooh, that's a good little stance there, Landon. Looks like Landon's got a little bit of wrestling experience. Getting ready for his down block, little duck under, straight to the back. Beautiful, Landon. Tuning up a blue belt with your white belt on. Nothing better than that. I mean, Dude, it's way better to be... I know everyone wants their blue belt so fast. They want their blue belt. Oh, I want my blue belt. But when you get your blue belt, it doesn't give you power. Maybe it might make you step it up a little bit and be a little bit more, what's the fucking word? Yeah, but it doesn't give you skills. So a lot of the blue belts, I mean, a blue belt should take you a while to get. It should take you 1.5 years, 2 years if you want to be a real blue belt. Sometimes longer even. You don't want to get a blue belt too soon and then just be getting smoked by white belts. Yeah, especially if you don't have wrestling experience, because you could be doing jiu-jitsu, you don't have much wrestling experience, your coach gives you your blue belt in 6-7 months, and then some wrestler with really good strong hips comes in there and just tunes you up. So Landon's just tuning him. Mount, side control, tell he's just a better wrestler. Let's see if we hit another little takedown here, Landon.
Why is the white belt bringing us a blue belt?
I don't know, American Grappling Federation, they probably just didn't have enough. Little head and bone for Landon. There we go, little classic. Takedown 2 with the modified Americana. Modified Americana. Good job, Landon. How long you been training? And you're training with Tom Glaccio. Good training there. Awesome. What else we got here? Yeah, I wanted to discuss with Jay his party that night, because yeah, so remember, I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't. Lenny Sinclair. Which one's Lenny? I would love to know which one's Lenny. So we got headgear, no shin pads. SFC. There we go. Is Lenny in the gold? There we go. There we go. I love these smoker type fights. You just get in there, short rounds, fucking get after it. There we go. Nice little short right hand. I know they need to have more of these smokers. I wouldn't mind throwing a couple of these type of smokers in my gym. Yeah, I'll have to let me know where you're from, Lenny. Nice little gym they got there. Cage, ring, some mats. Nice. Good little scrap there, boys. Lenny, good long range. Sick tattoos. Leg sleeve. Left arm sleeve. I think. Oh, double knee going for the KO. Are knees in the face legal? I mean, you look, if that is you, Lenny, in the gold, your technique looks super solid. Your technique looks super solid. I would just recommend, I mean, keep getting experience. Keep getting experience. They look pretty good. Oh, knee to the lips. So knees to the lips are legal. Let's go back on that one a little bit there. Left hook, big teep. Boom. Nice. Dipped his head on the jab a little bit. Knee to the fucking chops. Good job, Lenny.
Was not legal.
I don't know. Must be legal. Good job, Lenny. That was a sweet knee. And you got a good build for kickboxing and fighting. So it'll be cool to watch you keep going. Boom, we already watched that one. And then one of our fellers threw in images of Paige Van Zant leaked photos from her her OnlyFans thing. Try not to pull those up so we don't get this shit deleted. But nice tits, good tits, little back shot, little finger back shot, nothing wrong with that. And then another back butt cheek shot. She's probably making some good fucking bread, boys. Can you even imagine? I wouldn't be surprised if she was making 100, 200K a month. Especially if she's putting some actual good shit on there now. And none of the prude stuff. You know? But yeah, fuck. And then Johnny Depp. What the fuck happened with Johnny Depp? Supposedly he was beating on his wife.
No, she was beating on him.
She was beating on him and he took her to the cops? Or what?
I don't really know the whole story. She said no one's gonna believe you, and then they went to court, and I think he won.
And it's the Amber. The two married in 2015. After 15 months of marriage, Heard filed for divorce in 2016. She obtained a temporary restraining order against Depp, claiming that he abused her while under the influence of drugs and alcohol. Depp denied the accusations, and a $7 million settlement was reached out of court in August 2016. Heard pledged to donate the money to ASLU. That's Amber Heard?
Mm-hmm.
Our relationship was intensely passionate and times volatile, but always bound by love. Neither party has made false accusations for financial gain. There was never any intent of physical or emotional harm. The two aid in joint statement at the time. Okay. I think, let me see here. Wait, that's not, that was the Q&A I did yesterday for the boys. I'm making sure there's not more that I missed. Fucking caffeine getting me jittery. I took my little mushroom pill today too. Okay, so now what are messages? My shit's not loading, boys. Ethical Slut book, another one I've been reading. I was talking about that. The chapters in this book are good. Like, who is an ethical slut? Slut styles, our beliefs, building a culture of consent, infinite possibilities, slut skills, the unethical slut, flirting and cruising, keeping sex safe, roadmaps through jealousy, embracing conflict, making new agreements. Ooh, that's probably a good one. Opening an existing relationship, making connection, the single slut, section pleasure. How do you experience jealousy? A healthy breakup. I mean, this is a pretty sweet little book here, boys. I've been reading. Yeah. Jared Ships. I remember he sent me a. Hey Tim, I asked for fights. My fight is on YouTube. Okay, we'll check it out, Jared.
Next up at BTC 11, it's an amateur lightweight.
Big Jared with the goatee, nice. There we go. 6 foot, 155, Lethbridge. Damn, sweet, Lethbridge. I lived there for a year, Jared. In old Lethbridge. I went to 7th grade there. I actually fought in Lethbridge before too. Okay, fighting a 2-1 kid. Pretty big cage. Nice. Let's see here, fellas. All right, Jared.
Foxton definitely coming out strong, and he also told us like he knew Shipley is a tough, durable guy and just hard to put away. Not expecting this one.
Kid looks pretty big. You're fighting, Jared. Hits you with a little takedown. Got a pummel here. Got a pummel here. It's a good spot, boys. This is a good spot when people have the hands locked around your body in an over-under position, or even double unders. When your back's against the cage, you can slide your back against the cage and it'll like cheese grade their gloves and it'll separate their lock. So in this position here, His hands are locked. Jared can slide down and slide up to get his hands unlocked and then pummel in circle. Something I learned from Jamie Varner a long time ago. Go back to the wizard, Jared. Back to the wizard and pummel with your left hand. There we go. Right idea. There we go.
Gosh, there's so many times this is where a lot of the hard tiring work is up against the fence, but Foxton does a good job getting the double leg taken down.
Okay, shot. Jared got dubbed.
Guillotine here. Oh, let it go. He gets up. Now he's gonna get the back up. Not good.
Jared gives up the back.
Right now,
Fighting hands, 2-on-1. Okay, so he makes it out of the round. Jared knows he's down, comes out, starts scrapping. Boom, boom, boom.
follows up with a kick.
There we go, good pressure.
They clinch up, which is the world where Foxton wants this fight to be.
Oh, God, that was a good job, Jared. I would have not came out so hot. You know this guy wants to take you down. I would have came out not so hot and not a little less spazzy.
Way for Foxton to from both gentlemen.
Let me see pop up here. Fence is there. Full guard. Boom. Pop up, pop up, pop up.
Got the looking for the exact same position he had to close.
Nice, Jared. Cut the left arm back. There we go. There we go. Good. Good job getting up there, Jared.
Shouldn't have done that. Head back.
A little knee to the nutsacker.
Big shots.
Changing big wild punches here. Nice push kick by Foxton in the middle.
Okay.
Foxton trying to showcase his striking a little bit here in the second round.
He should be just getting in there now. He just kind
Oh, no, pummel, pummel, pummel.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Try to brawl, make it dirty, and turn the fight into your favor.
yeah, that's something Lane talked about beforehand. He said
Shipley,
Finishes here. Jared doesn't give up. Keep scrapping.
but once again,
Kid doubles again. Good job getting your underhooks. Damn it, he gets you dumped.
takedown and gets it here.
Yep, here he's already passed. I would let go of that. Let go of his head. Start framing up. Decide what you want to do. Play your butterfly guard or just get the fuck up. Damn it.
He's got a long
try to get out of here. Not, and then, you know, I've done
Back taken again, Jared.
more difficult for Jared to get.
that breathing that much tougher. Again, once again, going to the body, and this one may be it.
Again, when you're
Good fighting, Jared. It's not like...
He sees now at least the less than 10 seconds left here in the.
Oh, god damn it. I need to show you that one body triangle escape. I thought I put it on the Patreon before. The body triangle escape. But that was good, Jared. I think it wasn't a lack of effort or it wasn't a lack of scrappiness or being scared or anything. I mean, you look good. You look game as fuck. Just more experience. More experience and getting comfortable in there. Maybe slowing down the pace a little bit and being a little bit more tactical with your decisions. And not so rushed, I guess. But still, good scrap, dude. Good scrap, especially for your second fight. Really good. So, okay, what are we at here? 28 minutes. Let me see here, fellers. Go over the Patreon, back to the Patreon again. Yeah, Jay was just sicker than a dog. Sad from his breakup, too. Okay, where are we at here? View. Boom. Yeah, I think we got it covered, boys. A little bit of shit, like I said. I mean, just getting the gym pumping, getting training going. Nothing really special. Next week I got to go to North Dakota for a seminar on this reservation for some kids. So JX and I'll go up there, and then we'll record it for Patreon. I think this Friday and Saturday on the Timbo Sugar Show podcast, Chris D'Elia is coming. I texted Brian Callen last week and said, hey Chris, I said, hey Brian, I saw Chris is coming to town this weekend. Can you put me in contact with him? So he texted us in a group, and Chris said he's down either Friday or Saturday, but he hasn't said what day yet. So Chris D'Elia this weekend, next weekend North Dakota, and the big fights, Gaethje fucking Charles. Big fights here in Phoenix, gonna be sweet. All right, boys. Thought I'd do something. I don't know if I should call this episode 39 or just do 39 next week, but I'll just say this episode, we'll just call this a bonus pod, because this one's not going to go on Spotify. It'll just go on YouTube for the Patreon boys. So we'll just call this fucking Patreon bonus pod. So, all right, boys. Have any questions or remember, I'm always going to get back to these messages. Anytime you guys message, I'm going to try to get back to them 100%, whether it's questions about fighting, whatever questions you got, dudes. Let me see here. So that's that. The fuck? All right. See you guys in a couple days. Peace.